Over the next 3 weeks, we're going to be looking at the basics of an information system. And there's 3 basic components for an information system. One of them is a database management system, which we'll be focusing on this week. The second one is a network connection that allows the third one, a computer or another device, to access the information system. So again, over these next 3 weeks, we're going to be focusing on different pieces of this graph and learning about the different components of an information system. Let's take a look at what we've got going on for week 3. As I said, we're going to focus on those database management systems, so we're going to look at databases and figure out what all goes into a database. I have a great database fundamentals video that I want you to watch so that you can understand how the different tables relate together, what a primary key is, and some of the other key terminology that we have when we're dealing with databases. We'll talk about some of the advantages to a database management approach. We'll talk about the different kinds of databases. Some of these you may have at your own work. We'll talk about the basic primary functions of a database and how we turn database content or database data into useful information. So here are some of the ways that companies can turn that information into knowledge. So a couple of videos and a couple links to look at. And then we're going to apply this information to the database for the company that you selected last week. And if you click on this wiki, you will be able to see on the right-hand side of the page all of the companies that you have selected. You'll be able to click on those and edit the wiki and add in 3 tables with 5 attributes, and then you'll discuss how those tables are related. Then you'll also contribute to the pages of your other fellow students. You'll edit at least 3 different wiki pages and add another table to their database structure. So this is one that you need to get completed by Monday. You need to get your basic post in by Monday. And if you don't make that Monday deadline, you're looking at a 3-point deduction on this one for missing the, a 4-point. Sorry, I did the math wrong real quick. I realized it was worth 20 points instead of 15. You have a 4-point deduction for not giving your classmates time to contribute to your database structure wiki. So again, remember, a wiki is just like a Word document that everybody can collaborate on. A week 3 test where we talk about the, well, I don't want to give it away, but if you're watching the video, I think you deserve it, where we discuss, it's going to ask you about the database stuff. So it's going to ask you, like, what are the features of a database, and I'll give you a couple scenarios, and you'll have to select the best database approach to that. Now, all these databases, they take up more, filled with a lot of data. Just think about all the data that Amazon and eBay and all those have about products and customers. So the more data we have, the more storage space we need to save that information. The more storage space, the more servers we've got to hold it on. So the more servers that we have, the more energy they consume. So we've got to figure out some way to minimize the amount of energy these data centers are consuming. So this week we're going to spend some time and we're going to look and see how data centers are reducing their environmental impact. Now, if you're in the Des Moines area, you know that we have a new Apple data center coming to Altoona. I believe we already have Facebook out there. So if you can find anything about how those data centers are reducing the environmental impact in Iowa or why they selected Iowa, please share it in this discussion board so that we can learn more about it. So you're going to create 3 posts in this data center discussion board, and you're going to share 3 different ideas that you found on ways that companies can reduce their environmental impact. You can also select one of your 3 threads and post about the data centers in Des Moines, or in Iowa. You can learn more about them and share what they are doing or what they will be doing to consume less electricity or less energy as one of your idea. You want to make sure that you do look through what's already there because we don't want any duplicate posts. So if you're posting later in the week, you're going to have to look through all of those earlier posts and make sure that you're not posting an idea that has already been posted. So finally, I just have a week 3 feedback survey. I just want to know how the course is going for you and if there's anything I can add or do differently for you to help you be successful in our course. So that is week 3. I look forward to seeing your new ideas on the reducing the environmental impact data centers have. Every year that changes a little bit, so it's always interesting to see what comes about. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a fantastic week.